Hello, this is Dow85 here once again, and this is a video response to PeteDorr's Community Spotlight, where he wanted us to sort of maybe show off their collection of Atlus games, whether it's published or developed or whatever, and or just sort of maybe talk about one or two of them and just basically say like give your impressions or whatnot. I don't have a large collection of Atlus games compared to others out there, because I know a lot of people out there, judging by some of the videos I've watched around YouTube, that they have pretty big collection of Atlus games though, and of course they have released a large number of games where they published it or just sort of developed it themselves. Overall I have 7 games, although one of them is maybe a bit questionable in a way though, which I'll talk about when I get to it in just a few moments. But let's get going here. The first game is for the PlayStation 2 and it is Anaodin Sphere. It's of course Atlus and Square Enix, so it is. I played this game the first time I think it was last year, so it wasn't released till last year here. I rented it out and played a good bit of it to confirm that I actually want to get it sometime, and I got it there. And I really do like the game though. It's a great game indeed, so it is. I really love the art style to it, the hand drawn 2D sprites. It's a nice, really beautiful game to look at though, even if it is from the PlayStation 2 era. But some PS2 games actually still stand up to this day anyway, and it's just nice to see though, like the system is not as powerful as the others, still get its recognition though. It's a great game indeed. It's more like it's an RPG, but it's sort of a side-scrolling sort of like maybe like a fighter perhaps, if you want to look at it that way, but still a good game. The other ones are part of the series, and that is Trauma Center Second Opinion, Trauma Center New Blood. I played Trauma Center Second Opinion, so I haven't played the third one. Good games. I really like this game anyway. I love the way the Wii mode controls work, so they do for it, and I like just sort of the way the nunchuck works, the analog stick, the way you have to use the different items. It's just very simple to get into though. It's just a very fun, simple game, but it does get quite hard though, and it'd probably take you a good bit of time to sort of master each operation pretty much, and sort of get the best rankings out of them, and like just try not make any mistakes at all, and just try to do it as fast as possible. But still, it's a great game though indeed. And not finally, these are again 2 games as part of a series: Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 and Persona 4. This one was only released pretty recently here, only like 2 months ago I believe. This one was released I think March of last year, when it was released from July in the US. So that's pretty much it. I haven't played the 4th one. I've played some of this one, and it's very interesting though. It's definitely not like an RPG you played before though. It is quite unique in certain ways though. The way you sort of basically you have to do these social links to sort of become friends with other people and sort of build up your status and whatnot, and the way, and just basically you have to go through this dungeon. It's kind of like a dungeon crawling game as well, because that's pretty much what you do like during the night time. When the time comes, you just go through this like large tower. You're in like the school, and it's like this large tower then, so it is. And I think it's just pretty much the same way with this one, so it's not really going to be that much different from this one now. So if I like this one, I'm sure as hell should like this one here. And another game I do have, but I actually don't have a proper copy of it, that is Bunk's Adventure for the TurboGrafx 16. I actually have it on the Virtual Console, so I do, and therefore and I actually got it around the time, so I think I got it sort of around the time it was released on the Virtual Console, and it's a good little platforming game though anyway. I haven't played a whole lot to tell you the truth, but it's still a good little game. Finally, this one, as I said, this one's probably the questionable one now, because I'd have seen it though. You should say it's Contact, right? But the thing is though, it was published by Atlus in the North America, but it was published by Rising Star Games here, who's published as well, and it was developed by Grasshopper and that, and published by them, who've done, of course, a great game for the Wii, No More Heroes, and that's a game I really do enjoy. So I don't know if you can include this, because I'm from Europe, I'm from the UK, and it wasn't published by Atlus here, but it was published by Atlus in the North America. But I just sort of included it anyway, just to show that I actually do have the game in my collection, whether or not I actually from the place it was published by Atlus. So that's pretty much my collection of Atlus games though. So anyway, I'd like to thank PeteDorr for producing the Community Spotlight videos, and keep up the good work, and looking forward to watching some of your other videos as well, from the ones from the gaming community on YouTube. There's a lot of great people out there who have great collection of games though, and way bigger ones than I could ever dream of perhaps, but it's just great to see some people have some of those little rare gems out there. So that's pretty much all I have to say. So until then, take care and rock on.